Hello, my name is Elena Osman Rivera. I'm a level 8 at BBC, and for today's Pecha Kucha, I'm going to talk about my favorite countries I've been to. This is really important for me because I'll show my family some highlights of my trips and how it affects my personality and makes me who I am. So let's get started. Inca Cola is a big thing in Peru. It has a pineapple taste, but even though it sounds weird, it tastes really good. The sea, it's gray because it is really cold out there and it is almost impossible to get in. The top photo is on my way to Cusco, which is a really small and charming town. I loved it. Peruvian people try not to bully that much because they respect the nature. The woman in the picture is teaching me how to clean the llama wolf by just using yuca. On the other hand, they eat cuyas, which are kind of like hamsters. They eat it in special occasions, and do you see that egg? It is not really an egg. It is a seed that was born to get an image and tell a story. Sales Mora is a really special place. Those little squares are full with salt. I was able to walk around and have a taste, and I can say it had a really particular taste. It was really good. Nowadays, tourists aren't able to walk around because government is trying to take care of it. Aguascalientes is a little town next to Machu Picchu between mountains. Machu Picchu is a beautiful place. It has breathtaking views, but unfortunately it is that big that I couldn't visit the whole place. But I hope I'll get back soon to discover the whole place. Egypt is a country that I never thought to visit. This is the Mohammed Ali Mosque. The well that you see in the image was used to wash yourself before entering to the mosque. Today is no longer used as a mosque, it is a museum now. If you're a girl and you want to visit this mosque and every mosque in the world, you have to cover your hair. It is really important. This is the Nubian village. Here you can only enter by camel. People here have very dark skin but really light blue eyes. They also have crocodiles as a pets, and the holes in the wall that you see in the picture are to keep pigeons for men to eat and have the strength to have sex with their wives. Abu Simbel is a long 6-hour trip from Cairo. It is a temple built by Ramses II, and he decided to build a temple dedicated to his wife Nefertiti. Right in front of Abu Simbel is the Aswan Dam, which turned to blood according to a Bible story. The images that are seen is Peterhof, located in St. Petersburg. It was built by Peter the Great. His idea was to have a castle that looked like Versailles. Here is the world's largest fountain. Unfortunately, I couldn't see it running because it was so cold that the water in the pipes froze. People say Russian ballet is one of the best. I went to see the Nutcracker play, and the bad thing is that I couldn't record the show. But truth is I expected more from the dancers, but it was a good experience, and during the halftime they offered canapé, champagne and water. But the theater was very beautiful, and it was one of the most important in St. Petersburg. They say that in Dubai everything is luxurious, and it's true. I went to dinner at Burj Al Arab, the most expensive hotel in the world. The restaurant has an aquarium that surrounds the entire restaurant. The menu was pretty sophisticated and elegant. I was not sure I would like it, but for the expensive, obviously I ate it. By the way, it's the smallest fruit I have ever eaten. I took a 2-hour trip to Abu Dhabi and visited the 6 Mosque, the most important mosque in Dubai. The police officers were very strict about the dress code, especially women. As a woman, you cannot wear anything white and you have to be covered with arms, legs, and head. We were at 40 degrees Celsius and it was very, very hot. I was also able to visit the Dubai Mall, the largest shopping center in the world. I was impressed that it always went to different sides and I couldn't not go all around. I was able to go to the 125th floor of the Burj Khalifa. The view is breathtaking and from above I could see the fountains. I must say I cried. It gave me a lot of emotion. The largest frame in the world is located in Dubai. Its history is very interesting because the government stole the idea and the design from a Mexican architect. There are 100 levels. On one side you can see the past and on the other side the future. I also went to the gold market called Souk. There is the largest ring in the world and more than 1,000 stores selling gold from 18 to 24 carats. Turkey has won my heart. I visited Cappadocia. I had to get up at 4 a.m. to get on the balloon. The trip lasted about an hour and you could see the rock formations and the more than 150 balloons that were in the air. In the end, those who handled the balloon gave champagne and a small lunch. I was really scared, but it was worth it. An experience I will never forget is when I visited the place where Mary and Jesus hid when they were running away from Herod. The structure was rebuilt, and inside there are objects of Popes, such as like Juan Pablo II and Pio. When you leave, there is a small fountain of holy water where you can fill your bottles and you can take it. There is also a where you can make requests. I can say it's the place where you can find peace. Something very important happened. They took us to a precious jewelry store where it was cheaper. My mom found a ring that she loved it. So my dad, just when everyone was watching, asked my mom to marry him again. My parents are going to be married for 25 years in April. It was so romantic. We visited Pamukkale, a small town where we stay in a hot spring hotel. All the white that you see in the photos is salt. They form small squares, the same as those of Peru, but here they are filled with hot water. You can grab your bathing suit and get in. There are also more extreme activities such as paragliding, and you can take a balloon in the morning. Also there in Pamukkale there was this coliseum for approximately 3,000 people. It was a very nice coliseum on a mountain. You can rent a small golf cart or go up on foot. It was very, very hot, but it was worth it. Well, I hope you enjoy my Pecha Kucha, and like the screen says, life is an adventure and we have to appreciate it at every moment because we don't even know when it can end. Thank you and enjoy the life.